Hello and good Thursday evening, everybody. I am Shane,
Hi.
and with me is the WNBA to my NBA. It's Doug, actually. How you
Oh,
doing?
I'm doing amazing. It's funny you say that because I have my Queen mug going on tonight.
You're what? Queen? With an
Queen. No, Queen.
oh, Queen with an
Yeah.
N.
Yeah.
Makes more sense.
Queen. What's a queen? Or is that
I
fair?
thought,
Like, don't Google it because we don't know.
yeah. Well, it's probably bad. I can't imagine it being good.
No.
A queeb or a queed. They both sound like it's bad news bears.
You need a
Oh
secret
yes,
tab.
and also with us, it's Stanley.
Stan Lee. Of course. Look at him.
Of
As soon as I
course.
said his name, he was like, "What? You want me to show my butt? Sure. I can do that. I know my
Check out my
role."
butt.
It's amazing.
Hi, Bia. How you doing today?
Hey,
How's
Bia.
your Thursday going? Hey, Roey. How you doing?
Hey, Roy.
Welcome, everybody.
How's
Welcome
everyone's
in. What
week?
are we? Ooh, good week, Doug.
Is it? Is it like your favorite week in a while?
Um, well, I don't know if I would go that far, but I did have a lot of chocolate left over from Halloween, so
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We didn't talk about actual Halloween. We just had a great Halloween episode.
that's right. I stayed here and I did the things I said I was gonna do. Just stream in the day and then watch movies and hand out chocolate to the kids that came here. And you know what? I'll give you 5 guesses how many kids I got.
0.
It's a good guess, but it's higher.
Okay. 2.
Also a good guess, but it's still higher.
Okay. 5.
Yep, that's it. You got it. I had 5 kids that come by.
Wow.
And I tried to give them, I'm like, take a handful, take a handful. And the kids were like taking one. I'm like, no, 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 take a handful. And then they would take another single candy out of the bowl. I'm like, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I'm saying, take your little hand and grab as many as you can out of the bowl. And then the one kid was like, really? And I'm like, yeah. And he reached in and he grabbed a handful. I'm like, perfect.
Yep. You're doing it right, kid.
Really cute.
Hey, little
That's
Ange.
right. Hey, little Ange, how you doing? How was your Halloween night, Doug?
Pretty chill. Went to a neighbor's, took the candy there, and then kind of combined it and did that. Not a lot of children, because I live in quite a densely populated neighborhood. Um,
You would expect a lot of children, actually, at your house.
People were saying up to 300,
Wow.
and that did not happen, thank God. Um, so yeah, it was kind of like interesting to kind of see how that would play out, but it didn't happen, which is great. But I mean, I'm
How
sure the
many?
kids didn't love
How
it,
many?
but
How many did you think, or how many do you think you did have? 60?
maybe thereabouts. That might be a little high, actually. I wasn't handing it out, so I don't really know.
Okay. You didn't go to the door to see the costumes.
No, no. I was watching scary-esque movies. Ended
Oh,
up
go on.
watching something that wasn't good. We shut it off, and then we ended up watching Hocus Pocus, which I fell asleep to.
Ah. Yeah, sure, but that's a good one.
Yeah, it is. It's good times.
Not scary though, right?
No, 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 not at all. But that's my kind of Halloween movie. A little campy.
Yeah, Bette Midler.
It's funny to go back and we did the math. Bet's about my age in that, and she still looks ancient.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Well, they do have a lot of makeup on her.
Do they?
Yes, Doug. Let me pull a picture up.
All right, I'll trust you.
Yeah, it's it's a lot of makeup. She's got a lot of makeup on. But you're right. I think the old people of our younger days looked older than the old people do now.
Yeah, yeah, I would buy into that.
that goes to the whole 40 is the new 20. You know,
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Perfect.
That's what I would like it. That's what I would like it to be.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's your 40s. You tell people how to treat you.
It's my 20s. I'll tell them how to treat me.
Yeah, that's.
So we're back on the commission here. It looks like you got a bunch of greenery around the castle and the church that wasn't there before.
Yeah, kind of finished that up a little while back. They're kind of done, but I like them that they're muted. They're kind of just kind of the same color palette across both, but not super jumpy. There'll be more pop to the characters here in the foreground, which is really what this is all about, anyhow.
Right. Glad it's almost Friday. Oh, me too.
I hear ya.
As good as the week was full of chocolate, work was still work. So.
Yeah.
Getting real, real sick of the grind over here.
What's really grinding your gears this week?
Yeah, just work.
Just work? Okay.
Just the fact that I gotta get up when they say I have to get up, and I gotta be places when they say I gotta be places.
Who are these they? I don't like the sound of them.
Yeah, they are giving me money to do those things, though.
But is it enough money? Is it enough?
Is it ever enough, Doug? Is it ever enough? I don't think there would ever be a time where they'd come to me and say, look, we're going to pay you more money. I go, actually, I'm good. I have enough. Because I think if I had too much money, I would know what to do with it. I would know where to put it. I would know who to give it to.
You'd figure it out.
I would know what food to buy with it. You know?
You'd buy all the food.
Well, I'd definitely buy some of it.
Definitely.
How was everybody else's Halloweens? How many children's did you get? And did you see any cool costumes? I did. I saw some cute costumes. The kids that came by were very cute.
Mm-hmm.
The costumes looked adorable.
It sounds like you like Halloween because you're using very loving terms.
I think it's because of the 5 kids that came by. I know them. There's the neighbor kids, and then there's the other neighbor kids.
Oh, okay.
So
well, that makes sense.
It's cute to see them in their costumes and them being all excited about Halloween. And I said good luck trick-or-treating to one of them, and he put a little tiny thumbs up by his face and gave me this smile like, yay, trick-or-treating. And I'm like, oh my God, so cute.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, do you have, because I doubt those children watch the show, are some of them, do you have some favorites of those 5 that came? Do you like some more than others?
Yes, but you can't call them out, you know?
Oh, okay. Just giving you an opportunity.
Yeah. Can't call them out. There's definitely some stinkers in the bunch.
But Brian, you're the best.
Oh my goodness. Little Edge says, all I know about Halloween is it's almost time to put up the Christmas decorations.
Some people, it's the next day, isn't it?
Yeah, and for us, it shouldn't be. For us, you should put them up. The earliest you should put them up is the 12th.
Is this a rule that you've determined, or?
Yes, I've determined it because Remembrance Day is the 11th.
Yes, yeah.
So, take a minute, take a breath, do nothing for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Or 10 days, and then, honor our grandfathers and
grandmothers
and grandmothers and great grandmothers that fought in the world wars. Well, I guess it's all wars, right? Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it's, yeah. I think you're absolutely right.
And then put up your Christmas tree the next day.
There you go.
Or do what you want. Do what I do, which is I don't put up the Christmas tree. I put up some lights in the inside of the house.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like that. It's nice.
Yep.
But I don't kill a tree just because it's Christmas, you know?
No, that's fair.
Your mom told me I wasn't her favorite child the other day. You were so hurt. Are you an only child? Because that would be even funnier.
It would be.
Bia says my mom said exactly this when I was 14. Also said it wasn't her fault that I'm not her favorite. So she's like literally blaming you.
Wow.
That's good.
Wow.
No, you're the youngest of 3? Okay. Kick you while you're down. Sorry, Rory. Do you want to hear a joke, Doug?
Yeah.
What's the bare minimum?
You.
1 bear.
That's fair.
That was a joke in the. I started watching a show from 2012 called Uncle, and that was one of the jokes in there that made me actually like crack up out loud.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Yeah, it's an old British show, and the trope is there. It's uncle who is basically has no direction in life, is a musician, lives on his own, can't keep a job, can't keep a girlfriend, drinks all the time.
Oh my god.
Decides to give up, and then his sister drops her kid off, and he has to take care of him. And it's like that about a boy kind of trope or whatever.
Yep.
But it's good. It's good and it's funny. It's got some good jokes, and there's a ton of people who are now in Ted Lasso.
Oh, okay. And you seem to really like that show.
Seeing all the cameos and stuff. Although it's not cameos, it's just stuff they did before that.
Yeah.
Pretty good show. Pretty good show so far.
What episodes are you on?
I watched the first season, but you know how British TV is. I think it's 10 episode seasons.
Okay.
Maybe even less. Which I actually like a lot more. This 22 episode TV shows, I think that's going away soon. It's too much. You can't fill it.
Well, there's too much TV now.
Tropey stuff. It's 6 episodes actually. 6, and 7. 3 seasons.
There's just a lot of TV these days to watch.
Yeah, but not all of it is worth watching. That's for frickin' sure, man. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I had an episode of Life last night where I was like, I'll go to Disney Plus. I didn't find anything there. I'll go to Amazon Prime. Nope. I'll go to Cineplex and get a movie. Nope. Went to Netflix. Nope. Went to Crave. Nope. So I wasted about an hour trying to find something to watch, and I just ended up watching a hockey game.
Well, I remember going to the actual video store with my girlfriend and it taking an hour and a half to get a frickin' movie. And it's like...
Is this with you were dating Anna Kendrick?
No, it was after that.
The other one.
This was in the Emma days.
Yeah. Sorry I brought it up.
And she's like, what about this one? I was in this. And I'm like, no. We've already watched that.
Yeah. It's not good. You weren't great in it. No.
Not your best work.
Don't make me watch it again. Don't, Emma.
I'll watch Easy A again, but that's it.
That's fair.
Do you remember doing that? Like going to the friggin' video store on a Thursday night and like you just want to get a movie to like put on so you can have dinner, watch a movie, and go to bed, and like you can't find anything.
No, I used to have. My experience last night was very similar to my experience back in video days. I'd spend an hour in there and leave with nothing.
Yeah. The number of times I remember going to Blockbuster and they would have like 20 copies of the new movie.
Right.
And not a single one were ever in. You'd be like, yeah, when am I ever going to see that? And you'd see it 2 years later.
Well, it's funny because like I grew up in a really small town, so it's like if I didn't go into the city, I'd have to go to the local store. And you knew
like a convenience store.
And you knew one of the Mawinnies had all those latest versions. You just knew it. It's a lot of Mawinnies where I grew up.
Really? Yeah. I was like, you should maybe go to their house.
Instead of being bitter, I should have just became friends with them. Or just look through the
or
window.
ask them yeah. Oh, Doug's outside again in the bush.
Yeah.
Is he perving? No, he just wants to watch Jurassic Park.
Sounds about right.
Puff Daddy's birthday today.
How old would Poofy be?
You know what? I would like you to guess.
I'm going to say 53. Let me guess, I'm off by a year.
He's 52.
It's amazing.
Good times. Good
It's amazing.
times. That's it's astounding. It's astounding.
Mm-hmm.
And he shares a birthday with Matthew McConaughey.
Who I'm guessing is older.
I mean, like, he shares a birthday with him.
Oh, they're the same age?
Yeah.
Oh, Matthew McConaughey's way older than that.
He was born in 1969. Same as Puff Daddy.
Wow.
He's 52 years old.
He did not age well. Holy shit.
What? He doesn't look bad, does he?
Oh.
Let's have a look here.
I'm not saying he looks bad.
What are you talking about?
You put the pictures up side by side and you tell me who looks younger.
Well, I gotta find one that's recent, right? That's the hard part.
Yeah.
It's like, which is the most recent photo of Matthew McConaughey? I'm just gonna put most recent, see what comes up. I don't know, man. He looks like he's in his 40s.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yes, little Ange. Good pick here. I think, okay, so this is what they say is the most recent. And shot of Combs. Most recent. That can't be recent. He looks like he's 12.
Maybe
Yeah,
he spent
he
his money
has-
differently.
You know, he has not really aged very much.
Poof Daddy?
Yeah. You know what's funny about Puff Daddy is he didn't get very puffy. Like, you'd figure that he would get puffy as he aged, but he's got
That's
no
fair.
money for a trainer, I guess. So I guess he looks a little bit puffy here.
He's 52. He's allowed to poof out a little bit.
Oh my goodness! If you don't, like, okay, I picked two photos. I don't know. Oh yeah. You know what? I'm not even gonna put the photos up. You're gonna have to do it yourselves. Yeah, I am gonna put the poll. Where is my button? Where's my button, Doug?
We're not that kind of friends. I don't know.
Fair. Expand. I had this all laid out, Doug, and now it's all not laid out.
Well, that's Thursdays.
Isn't it, though?
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Well, no polls for you guys. I apologize.
You should. You should really apologize to the Lange. Maybe she could, give you a tutorial sometime.
Well, what's interesting is that
On how not to suck at polls.
I should have the ability to make one, and I can't. What? Did you demote me, Doug?
To what? No.
Ah, I got it. No, I don't.
I'm just going to run and get a little bit of water for my container. I'll be right back.
Okay, I will talk to the people. I can do predictions. I can do predictions, but I cannot do polls for some reason. Doug can do polls.
Oh, so do you have to be signed in as me, perhaps?
Yeah, I got it. I'll just do it from here.
Okay. You do you.
Blah 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 blah. Click that. Edit. Manage that poll. There we go. New poll. Who looks oldest? That's what that'll be Puffy. Matthew.
Please don't say me.
I was gonna put you in there.
Oh my god. I'm going to lose.
Allow additional votes? Absolutely.
Oh, Vivi's coming on board. If you watch the cat cam, she's interested in
All right.
Irving.
We'll do it. Here we go. We're starting the poll. You got 2 minutes. Oh, I get to answer. Basically, the Stanley vote is a no vote, right? It's like nobody.
Well, Vivi's in there now too, so you get 2 no votes.
Oh well, I didn't put her in, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
The poll had started.
Oh, well, she's late to the pool party. As usual.
To the pool party. His bags are getting. Oh, I could have used Instagram. That's a good indication for sure. Because those are recent. What about Puffy? I wonder how many followers Puffy has. I wonder if he has as many as me.
Likely.
Or as many as the dog that I follow.
Probably not. You just follow one dog? That seems surprising.
No, I follow.
All the dogs?
My feed is food, drums, dogs, and space.
Oh.
I follow a lot of NASA and Hubble and ISS and James Webb Telescope and those things to get pictures of space.
You know my friend Sarah, Donnie's wife?
Yes.
She now works for a company that launches rockets in Canso. Called Maritime Launch.
What are they launching rockets for?
Countries.
What?
Yeah, so country, because
Like with
Canso...
satellites and junk?
Yeah, so Canso is actually one of the closest direct routes to space on the planet.
Really?
For whatever reason, yeah.
Interesting. Well, it looks like Matthew McConaughey looks the oldest.
Yeah.
I did not get a single vote, which I'm very happy about. It's
Oh my
'cause you can't
God.
see. Looks like little Ange voted 3 times.
For Shane?
No, for I'm guessing Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
I guess I shouldn't call you out on that. But I just want to say that you can use your channel points to add another vote to the poll. Little Ange, making it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I talked about this a little bit last week, but um, I follow these dogs that talk with buttons, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, like Doug from Up.
Yeah. So the one dog that's the most famous of the bunch is because its vocabulary is like a bunch of words, and it does things like it's learning what dreams are right now, and so she taught the dog that a dream is like night talk. So it knows talk because it knows words, it knows what a word is, it knows what talk is, it knows all those things. And so one day the dog goes up to the thing, and she had just had a nap in the afternoon,
Mm-hmm.
and typed out on the thing, afternoon talk is other word. Like, she was like, what's the word for a dream in the afternoon? And then the lady didn't understand, and she's like, what? Afternoon talk is other word. What do you? And then dog goes, afternoon dream is dream question? And she's like, yes, afternoon dream is dream, morning
Oh
dream
wow.
is dream. And then so like 2 days later, the dog goes, hits the mad or ugh button, or like, oh, I don't like that button. And the lady's like, oh, why? What's up? And the dog goes, morning happy dream, all done. It was sad because its morning
Wow.
happy dream was all done. I'm like, this is
Wow.
amazing. I'm like almost crying because the dog is talking in this and gets like these like out of this world like these concepts that I don't even understand.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You need that
Anyway,
dog.
I do. Anyway, if anybody wants to follow it on Instagram, it's what about Bunny?
Buddy?
Bunny.
Oh.
Bunny.
What about Bunny?
And then the other one was this morning. Bunny saw a bird out on the pole, and said, "Bird, go belly." She's like, "Oh, you want to eat the bird?" I thought that was funny.
That is funny.
It's so cute. It's
And
so
relatable.
Cute. Yeah, I've been watching like every dog that I see that uses buttons that's on Instagram. I'm following.
I didn't know there was such a phenomenon of it.
Yeah, so it was a speech therapist that was using this technique with people that couldn't speak.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
Had trouble communicating
Right.
for whatever reason, wherever that block was, right?
Mhm.
You get the block in the brain. And so she just took it home to her dog and started teaching her dog, like doing the same thing she did with her patients, but with her dog.
Mhm.
And then she found like it was so rewarding to like the dog can now ask and can communicate. And everybody that I tell this to says something along the lines of, oh, well, my dog would just hit the treat button over and over. And I think you're right.
Mhm.
But that's when you introduce the concept of later
Right.
or no, right? Like I remember Gracie would start bugging. She ate dinner at 5. That's when she ate dinner. When I was done work, she ate dinner. But she would start bugging me at 4. And I could tell her, no, it's 60 minutes. I would just say the number of minutes. And the higher the number, the longer she would wait before she bugged me again. Now, it wouldn't be a full 60 minutes. It wouldn't
Right.
be a full 5 minutes. But if I said, yes, 5 minutes, like she bugs me to go outside, 5 minutes, then she would come back and bug me in a couple. But like she got the concept of later. She understood that concept, right?
That's really cool.
Yeah, I just wish that I had this with her. Could have taught her some of these things.
Yeah.
A dream is a wish your heart makes. Thanks, Rowie. Another good one to follow if you're gonna follow those is Piper Mad. The dog is constantly mad.
Oh, really?
Nacho will say eat Shane. Yes, Nacho will say eat or get. I think he would be very like Who is this person? Get them out of here. They don't belong here. Stay away from my mom. Little Nacho. You can also follow Little Nacho on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Just throwing that out there. I wonder how many dogs I follow.
Probably more than people.
Yeah, maybe. It's definitely possible. Do I follow more dogs and space telescopes than people? I think probably.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like like Stanley and Viv communicate with you and that you can understand what they need and want?
Yes. Yep. I know when they're hungry. I know when they just want pets. I know when they just want to cuddle. I know when they just want to be picked up. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I know when they don't like being in the car. I know when they don't like getting into the car.
Whenever they're in the car?
Pretty much, yep. Yeah.
That's funny. They say that, like, if you have that bond with your animal, it makes this transition to buttons easier.
Oh, okay.
Because they already feel free to communicate with you, right?
Yep. Yeah.
And all you're doing is giving them another platform to do it.
Gotcha.
And I've seen some cats on Instagram do this. They're less likely, I think, it seems, to like, but mostly just because of the way that cats are, you know?
Right.
Cats aren't super trainable.
No, like Stan will give you a high five if he thinks it's a treat. That's what it.
That's trainable for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? This person has a. Do you remember Pee-wee's Playhouse, Doug?
Do I ever? I love that show.
What was the wizard in a box's name?
Genie.
Oh yeah, Mechaleka Hi, Mechalani Ho.
That's the one.
Yeah. And Curtis.
Cowboy Curtis was Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne. Yes. That's amazing.
I always like Missy Vaughn.
Yeah. I like Chair a lot.
Cherry.
Cherry, yeah.
What about Globey?
That whole show was great, eh? There's not a bad character in the bunch. Oh, that little kid that smoked.
I didn't love
the puppet.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't love Penny.
Who was Penny, the teacher?
No, she was like, they're like, let's watch a cartoon from Penny. And she had like pennies for eyes and she'd scratch them and then she'd have like a learning lesson about life.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a bummer.
Yeah, she wasn't my favorite.
Cats are very trainable. They just need to do it. That's right. They are very trainable. I don't know why I said that. Because I know that cats can be taught to poop in the toilet. They can give you 5, but they have an attitude about it. Like, I'll do it if I want to do it.
Right. If there's a treat involved, they tend to want to do it.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If they're food driven, right? Yeah.
Vivi is super food driven. Super. That's insane.
Well, she'd be easily trained then to do whatever you want.
Pretty much. I think she could be a ninja if I trained her.
Really?
Yeah. She's got
That'd
that.
be amazing. It's weird. We don't know who did it. There's a lot of cat hair around, though.
Yeah. It's probably Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe, but I don't know. It might be Vivi.
Did he get a cat? Did Snake Eyes get a cat?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he did. Storm Shadow gave it to him.
I didn't know they were the best of friends like that.
Oh my god. Tight.
Toit.
Who was your favorite
Did you
GI
ever have
Joe?
any of those? Well, this is now we're getting into it. Did you have any of those toys?
I had a lot of them. Yeah.
Did
You?
you? Well, I
Yeah.
wasn't allowed. No, no.
Oh no, why?
I loved. I don't know. It was
Too
like
violent?
no. I don't know. I think that maybe it wasn't worth it for the money because they know that they could give me dinky cars and I would be happy.
But
So
were
I
you
never
happy?
got. No, but I
Ever?
did get at Christmas. I got a huge,
Jackman?
like metal transformer plane. It wasn't a
Oh.
transformer. It was
GoBot?
no
Look at me interrupting you for a change.
you know it was based off an anime that was before.
Oh, Gundam? Is that how you say it? Gundam?
No, and it was all planes. They were all planes. They
Yeah.
weren't-
I know what you mean.
Anime planes turned into robots. That's a good search. Robotech. That's exactly what it is. Robotech.
That's the one.
It was a Robotech toy, but the thing is it was like, there was no plastic on it. It was all metal, and it was the coolest thing. So I got one of those. You know, like that was my big ticket toy. So I didn't get GI Joes, and I got a lot of cars and dinky cars and stuff. But I loved going over to my friends' places to play because they had GI Joes.
Well, this is my favorite toy as a kid. I still have it. And it's the die-cast
Voltron.
metal. It's the die-cast metal one where they're metal.
Yeah, freaking
Yeah.
right, man.
This was a big deal back then. It's heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, you should keep that forever.
I've had it for mostly ever.
Well, there's no reason to get rid of it now. I don't know why you're trying to sell it, Doug.
I don't know. I need the money.
So did you get all the vehicles and stuff? Like you said, you had a lot of GI Joes. Was it just the action figures, or did you have all the other stuff?
I had the base, I had the truck, the planes. You would have liked me as a kid. You'd have been like, "Whoa, let's go there," because I had no friends. So I had toys. As I mentioned,
I usually kept
all the
a lot of
Mowinnies had the VHS movie, so I had to do something. So my mom bought me toys.
Still, it probably informed your decision to become an artist.
Oh, totally. Because what I would do is if we couldn't afford certain toys or more toys, I'd make them out of Lego. So I was like kind of creative that way. Yeah.
Lego is awesome. That's one of those. That's the best toy,
Well, you can make anything.
right? You can make any toy you want.
Mm-hmm.
So, out of your GI Joes, who is your favorite GI Joe?
Oddly enough, it's the guy with the red beard and the white outfit who came with skis. Snow Job,
Yeah.
I think his name was.
Yeah.
Which in hindsight is very not appropriate.
Hey, you kid, get off my lawn. Have you seen the? Yeah, you've seen it. We watched them. Butt massage.
But yeah, so I really liked him because in the winter I would actually go out and make snow hills for him to ski down.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Did you get the snowmobile as well?
Yep. And I like the guy that came with the Labrador dog, the Labrador Retriever.
Oh, what's his name?
I don't remember.
His name was Mutt.
Sounds about right.
He is the GI Joe team's dog handler. What was the dog's name?
Ralph.
Mutt's real name is Stanley R. Perlmutter,
Oh,
and his rank is Army Specialist SP4.
sounds like a sunscreen.
He's a native of Iselin, New Jersey.
Oh.
His primary military specialty is dog handler. And his secondary military specialty is infantry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's his dog's name?
Probably had a few over the years, maybe.
Junkyard. Oh my god.
Oh, like a junkyard dog. Yeah,
Junkyard.
I get it.
Yeah, junkyard dog. Yeah. A new version of Mutt & Junkyard was released as an action figure in 1992 as part of the Drug Elimination Force. Didn't know that they had one of them. I guess
So is that the DEA?
Like, pretty much, yeah.
Cool.
And was repainted and released as the Battle Core line in 1993. Interesting. Okay. I think my favorite G.I. Joe.
Like, did you like the ladies? Did you like Scarlet or the Baroness?
Yeah, of course. Of course I did. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I also like Snake Eyes, but everybody likes Snake Eyes.
I like Storm Shadow more because he was white. He was like a ninja you could see coming. I thought that was more interesting.
It's so novel, you know? Like going against the grain.
Yeah. I
a
appreciate
real
that.
rebel of the ninja force.
Yeah, he's like, haha.
I'm a ninja, but you can see me.
Yep. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Nothing. That's right. He's so confident that he can win the battle. It's like, you can watch me walk right up to it.
Yeah, watch me work.
What was the bad guy's name?
Cobra Commander.
Cobra. That's right. He didn't really have a name, did he?
No.
Hold
And
on,
then-
I'm gonna go through the characters.
Then Destro, he was like the dude with the metal face.
Metal head, and he had a scar, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Storm Shadow is pretty freaking cool. I can't believe that they actually had Sergeant Slaughter, like the wrestler.
I know, it was a little weird. Well, I mean, whatever. I guess it made sense at the time. Well, that was around the time of Desert Storm, wasn't it? So I think they brought that in as kind of like really pumping the American
No,
kind
it
of,
was before that had to be before that, right?
I don't know. I think they were trying to
I
cross
mean, they were
things
definitely
over.
around then. When was Desert Storm? Desert Storm. War. 91. So no, G.I. Joe was way before. G.I. Joe was like 78 to now. I guess it's still around.
Yeah.
Cover Girl. Do you know that character? I don't
Was it a
remember that
guy
character.
or was it a girl?
It was a cover girl. Girl. It was a girl.
Okay. Okay. No, it was Christy Brinkley.
Well, she's got basically UGG boots.
So she's just basic white girl.
So you know that meme of them saying like, "Oh, it's fall. All the girls come dressed as Han Solo now."
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she's dressed like, Han Solo, but with flowing red locks.
Oh, more red hair. Interesting.
Yeah, like a strawberry blonde.
Oh.
Depends. Like in the comics, it looks a little bit more blonde, and in the show, it looks more red. And
Gotcha.
on the figure, it varies.
Okay.
In this one, it's like a how would I describe it? Clay brown. It's not good.
Oh, you don't like her hair.
No, I do. I like her hair and everything, but this one action figure where it looks like it was just in a house with a heavy smoker.
My grandmother. You were over at Maisie's house, weren't you? I can tell. I can smell you.
I used to.
She
So
smoked.
I had
Get this. Do you remember? She smoked Belvedere's.
Yeah,
Like
I remember.
I don't know
Belvedere.
anyone that smoked Belvedere's, except her.
I smoked Belvedere's when I ran out of smokes at the bar because that's the only brand they sold at the bar. Was
Well, maybe she
Belvedere.
was.
And you
Maybe she
get
was
them
hanging
and
out
you're
the
like,
bar.
oh my god. Yeah, every night. That's where she bought her smokes.
Yep. Maybe you guys were buds.
They're always $6 more than regular smokes. And you're like, my god, I'm getting ripped off here. But like, you know,
That doesn't sound like my grandmother. She wasn't paying extra for nothing.
Yeah, I don't know who my favorite would have been. I mean, I didn't have any of the toys, so it makes it a
Right.
little bit harder.
Yeah.
I'm just going by the show and by going over to a friend's house. And if you're at a friend's house, you know what you get? You get the ones that they don't like.
That's fair.
Yeah, they're their toys. Oh, what are you gonna do? Nothing.
Yeah, you're right. I had friends like that. We're not friends anymore.
Oh my goodness, look at some of these friggin' shots of these toys, man. I forget how big some of these toys are still.
Mm-hmm. Like popular, you mean?
Yeah. Like people have serious collections. And
Oh, yeah.
like, look at this. This is Snake Eyes.
Oh, wow.
Look at the.
That's a lot of detail.
It's like there's a whole series of these. Like,
That's cool.
Mint condition. You know.
Yeah. Collector items.
High-res shots of. Oh, where's the Scarlet one? This one's. She's fighting some like no name.
That's Storm Shadow.
Who's this? Is it? He looks so yellow. Maybe.
I know. Maybe he was over at my grandmother's house. Smoking Belvedere's, waiting for his time to battle with Scarlet.
Oh no, you're right. It is Storm Shadow. They have him fighting Snake Eyes here. Oh my goodness, these must be the new toys. Look at these things. This isn't old, right? Hold
I don't think they don't look old.
on. No. Oh. Did your original G.I. Joes look like this? Whoops. Wow. Very close.
No, those are much more articulate than mine.
Look how many guns and packages he has.
All the things he's smuggling.
It's like, I'll just drop it off some.
Maybe he works for Amazon. Just dropping off some packages here and there.
Yeah, you'd be calling Amazon, where's my delivery? And they'd be like, it's already there. And you like, look outside and there it is. It's like, I didn't
Yeah.
hear anybody. Yeah, Snake Eyes delivered it.
That or Vivian.
You never know. Was there a lot of cat hair on them?
Snake Eyes.
He's got 5 cats.
He's got a big heart. He's got a big heart.
Big heart.
Bigger knife.
I was going to say that exact thing. An even bigger sword was what I was going to say. And then I'm like,
Okay.
I think his heart's bigger than his sword.
Hard to say.
Oh, do I want to buy
Are you buying these toys now?
this person,
Oh. Crokinole. I like that game. Crokinole.
yeah, is wondering if we would like to buy followers. No.
I'm going to say hard no. I like the followers we have.
Big pass on buying them.
Yeah. Gonna
I'd
earn
love
it.
for everybody to come and hang out, you know, but do it on your own. We don't need
Yeah.
to purchase anything.
Wow. Food.
Mm. Oh, so you know how I'm growing hot peppers?
You have mentioned this, yeah.
Yeah, I have a humongous aphid problem.
What is
Like
that?
it's taking over my house. They're like little tiny bugs, and they drink the sap out of the plants.
Oh, okay.
And they're born pregnant, and they
Wow.
basically multiply like crazy, and then they kill the plants because there's too many of them. And so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
But um, the on the International Space Station, they have recently harvested peppers they grew entirely in space.
So it sounds
I
like
thought
you
that
need to
was
go to
really.
space. Because clearly
I would
it's not
love to.
working out for you where you are.
Well, not in the pepper department anyway.
No. No. You're failing hard.
Yeah, it's true. I just thought it was cool that they grew pepper and they look good, and they were so excited about it that they kept putting like pictures, like there's like 6 or 7 pictures of peppers on their Instagram over like 3 days. They made a video of them like shooting the peppers through zero gravity at each other, like tossing them back and forth, and like they're very excited about this whole pepper thing. And I get why. The whole purpose of them studying these things is so that we can cultivate on a ship to go somewhere, right?
Right,
Most
away.
likely Mars to start, and then we'll see what happens.
Yep. Would you go to Mars?
Um, I think ultimately yes. It
Okay.
would be a hard choice.
I don't know that I would.
It would be hard to choose. I think.
Yeah.
I think I would go
I just don't know that there's...
because you're literally giving up everything. Everything.
Yeah. There's no cars there. And I like cars.
Well, isn't the spaceship the best and most fanciest car ever?
I don't know. Never been on one.
Oh, well, see. Oh,
Could
you would
you?
take a car if you went to Mars, man.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
You think that you would go without like a car? They would take a car. It would be like a truck, but it would be that you need to get around on there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got stuff to do.
You got places to go.
Where am I going to get art supplies if I don't... How am I going to get to Michael's if I don't have a... If I don't have a car?
Also, just part of your mission is to set up a Michael's on Mars.
Big sponsor.
Big sponsor. How am I going to get to Michael's? Well, you're going to build one first, and then you can take the then you can take the truck.
Oh my god, this is really... Well, you're selling it for me.
It's got most of the things you want. You know, the thing that would be hard is that there wouldn't be a lot of partying, you know?
Why not?
We do a lot of partying
Yeah.
right now.
Is that really
And
going
the
to take
food
away
would
from your
be-
life?
Oh, but I need my dinner parties and my cocktail parties.
Well, there is
We'll
that,
have
though,
one.
isn't there?
Yeah. We'll have one once a month with the exact same people that you've been living with for
Oh, that would get... I
at
could.
this
I don't. I
point,
couldn't do that.
years.
I don't think I could handle that.
Yeah, I could probably. I still think I could do it.
Yeah.
But then we start talking about like the food. But they got that solved with the peppers, so I'm good actually.
So you just eat peppers all the time.
No, but I mean, if they can grow peppers, they can grow other things.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not a lot of pork though.
Probably not.
Oh, your one camera just went crazy blurry.
Whoa.
Oh, and we're back. Nice to see you.
Thanks.
I don't know. Would you guys go to Mars? Who would go to Mars and who wouldn't go to Mars? Let me put a poll up.
I don't think you can. I don't believe in your abilities.
Wow.
Yeah. Because little Ange asked... She asked real
I'm
nice,
okay.
and what did you do?
I put a poll up.
Oh, did you? You got it to work?
You don't remember?
I was busy painting. We all have jobs on this show, Shane.
Even Stanley.
Look, he's doing it. He's showing off his ass on cue. He's doing all right.
Okay,
You don't know
new poll.
how many treats it took him to train him to do that.
To just sit there and be beautiful.
No, to show his ass off.
Yeah, we said the same thing.
Oh. Fair.
It's like nobody's interested in this poll.
No. Well, maybe no one's interested in us anymore.
Would you like me to? Oh, I don't think you can vote, Doug.
It's fine. Well, what's the question? Would I go to Mars? No.
Okay, no, you can't.
You just took my voting rights away? It's very
No.
American of you.
I'm just here to help. Just here to help, Doug.
Thank you.
I'm drinking so the Christmas beers and stuff are out.
Is that too early for
There's a-
you based on Remembrance Day and whatnot?
I think it's more, well, yeah, a little bit. Well, the thing is they're not calling them Christmas beers. They're just that this is the season for stouts and those types of things.
Right. Yes. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So like today I had a cherry porter, wild cherry porter from Propeller, which was actually quite good. I thought it was going to be gross. It was not. It was quite delicious, actually.
Good.
And I'm having an oat cake computer from.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, cute, eh? From Good Robot. It's chocolate dipped oat cake stout, and it's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it. This is my favorite beer season because of the tied 2-2. Half the people would go and half the people would not.
Fair.
The Mars. They would need coffee for sure.
Oh my god. Yeah, we'd have to open some kind of coffee shop, wouldn't we?
Yeah, our coffee would be out of this world.
Like your pants.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I've had that said to me before.
Space pants. Yeah.
Space pants. That's exactly it, Doug. That's exactly it. Frickin' space pants.
Yep.
Hey, James, how you doing?
Hey, James. How was your show?
Yeah, how was your stream? What's going on? I should check in on your stream, actually. I want to see how the elephant is coming along, unless you have finished them, the mother and daughter. Or it could have been a dude, I don't know. We're doing good. We're doing great. Just curious, would you go to Mars if given the opportunity? One-way trip. You can't come back.
That's new news.
You never could. How could you come back?
Teleport?
Science. Hi.
I don't make the
One
science.
way, hell no. What about if you could come back? But it would need to be a long trip, right? Because it's 18 months to get there. So you want to make it worth your while. So you probably, if you're coming back, it'd be 18 months to get back. It'd probably be at least 5 years you'd spend there, and then the 3 years to get there and back. So 7 years. You're helping Doug set up Michael's.
Yeah. Art supplies, essentially. That's what we're going for.
Yeah. Art supply store on Mars.
Mm-hmm. Ian, you gonna go?
Population is still low, but they just want to make sure they're first to market.
Yeah, we need to really solidify that.
The yes from James.
Perfect, yeah.
Good. The problem with Mars and art is like your inspiration.
You're a lot of landscapes. Yeah.
A lot of red landscapes. So what should we bring for colors? Just red. We just need a rust. Do you have a rust color? Yeah, that's what.
No blues.
And then rust and
Dust.
spaceship color. You have a spaceship color, like a silver and a white. A silver,
So some
white,
metallics,
and a rust.
like a pearl.
Yeah, a pearl and a rust.
Did I ever tell you I had an Aunt Pearl who was named to Uncle Earl?
Pearl and Earl. I think we have talked about Earl and Pearl.
Well, Earl belongs to Maisie, Belvedere Smoking Maisie.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did he smoke as well?
Don't know, never met him.
Wow. Stream will become increasingly more delayed. Or we could all do it live, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess, but with the signal going. There was this show recently that really bothered me. It was with Hilary Swank.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the space show with Hilary Swank where she was going?
Yeah. You didn't like that one, eh?
I did, but what bothered me is her communication with Earth was instant, even though she was.
I didn't think it was.
It
was it? Oh.
It was like phone calls.
Yes, you're right. Yeah. That's right.
I didn't get mad. I was like, I was enraged. I still finished the show.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't enraged.
Sorry.
But it bothered me. It bothered me. And then
mm-hmm.
There's this thing called quantum entanglement. Have you heard of this?
Sounds like when you tie someone up for fun.
Similar. So the feelings are similar.
Okay.
So you have you have a quantum particle, and it has a spin, right? Like a direction that it spins.
Okay.
A state that it's in. And so you can pair two particles together so that if one changes state, so does the other one. If one flips, so does the other one flips as well. And you can
like Cirque du Soleil, like if there's two people kind of doing a thing.
Yeah. But here's the thing: does not matter the distance between them; they will still stay entangled.
Okay.
So theoretically, you could have instant communication if you entangled two particles on Earth before they left, and then set up your communication systems to read those as bits, ones and zeros. Then they would be instant, right?
Fair.
So I kind of roll back my skepticism for that show. However, that show was set now, and we don't have that yet.
Okay. Well,
and also they never acknowledged it or explained it at all.
Did you call Hillary?
I didn't. I don't think it was her call, but.
But you don't know anyone else on the show but her.
Yeah, I know, but I only know her through other people.
Then call Oprah. She'll get a hold of her.
I know, but.
I know, Oprah's like the bat line. You're just like, you can't be like, just pick it up whenever.
No, and it's like, you don't want to waste your Oprah calls.
Fair. As one, you should never waste your Oprah calls.
Shane is sensitive to inaccurate science and series? I absolutely am.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Doug, I cut you off. What were you saying?
No, it doesn't matter. I don't recall.
Oh, you were just saying it, though.
Yeah, but this wasn't as important as other people.
Wow, I'm sorry.
No, don't be. I'm good.
If you had to guess how much Hilary Swank wants for her Pacific Palisades villa, what would you guess? Putting her Pacific Palisades villa up for sale.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I'll describe it to you, okay?
Yeah, I need more information because a villa is subjective.
spacious.
My gut right now, without knowing anything, is 11 million.
Okay, covering just over a third of an acre, the miniature compound makes the
A
most.
third of an acre?
Wi-
It's not a
over
villa?
third of an acre. This is in LA, so just letting you know. It's a Spanish-style villa, detached bungalow and swimming pool set among terraced fruit and vegetable gardens. It has a lush backyard with a swimming pool, heated cabana. Yeah, terraced fruit and vegetable gardens. Sorry, just
Does it come with a
looks
cabana
pretty
boy?
friggin'. It looks pretty friggin' swank, man.
Hillary almost.
Hillary Swank's. What did I call it?
Villa.
Spanish style villa is pretty swank.
Okay.
Let me show you a picture. I'll show you a picture, and then you can have a guess.
Okay.
Okay, this is a nice picture. Okay, so I'll show you this picture. Yeah, this is. You know what it looks like? It looks like the house in GTA 5.
What? And where?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh my lord.
My lord.
Well, but you're right, it's a small property because everyone could look down and see what's going on.
Where did it go? It left. Hello?
Okay.
Window capture.
There you go. It is swanky. And you know what? Not a lot to mow.
Look how close her neighbors are, though. It's
It's
crazy.
too close, yeah. Because, well, I mean, if she doesn't care, but I mean, like, it depends on, if she's an exhibitionist or not, but, like, your neighbors are pretty close.
I think, like, if you're going to spend this much on a house, I'm not saying that, like, maybe she needs to be in LA, right? Or maybe she likes having neighbors like this.
That's true. I mean, then maybe someone's paying attention if someone broke in.
Or, like, maybe she goes next door across the street here to whatever this place is over here.
It's Goldie Hawn's house, you know that.
Yeah, and then she's like, Kurt and Goldie, what, are you here this week? And they're like, yeah, we're having a party. And then it's like, oh, okay,
Come
let's
over.
do some cocaine.
Yeah, and then Goldie's not wearing pants again, and then it's Tuesday.
It's Pants Off Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right, so if you had to make a guess on how much money she wants to sell this place to get a little bit more privacy and away from Pantsless Tuesdays.
Also known as Oldie Hawn.
Call it.
I'm going to say 14.7 million.
Interesting.
I'm off by a year.
14.7. You know what? We don't know. You could be. It's Jim's gonna guess 36 million. You know what? We're gonna do this. So
Is this our new celebrity net worth house prices?
Celebrity homes for sale.
I'm down.
Okay, you guys think about this for a second. I'm just gonna quickly grab a beer, and we'll talk about how much it's actually worth.
Perfect. So I want to know in chat, and Shane, can you close the chat window so I can see chat before you take off? I'd like to know, who do you think are her neighbors? Oh, you can't, so chat's in that window. My apologies. Okay.
Hold on.
No. Perfect. So, nope.
Yeah, no, I got you, Doug. I'm just
Okay.
trying to fix something.
So I want to know, everyone in chat, who do you actually think is Hillary Swank's neighbors? I say it's Goldie and Russell.
Okay, I'll be back.
Maybe it's Russell Peters. Maybe it's Mindy. Canadian distances. Yeah. Jimmy Fallon, yeah. That's fair. I could get on board with that. Like, I just wonder, are like famous people like just super buds? I mean, who else would you hang out with? Anyone else? Seth Rogen. Some billionaires you don't know. Yeah, Seth Rogen. I haven't heard of him for a while. I actually think he is Canadian, if I'm not mistaken. Shane would know. The man's got slender. Oh, okay. His friend did too, Jonah Hill, but he's asked people to stop talking about it, which I can respect.
Seth Rogen, Jimmy Fallon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, he's probably better at producing than acting, to be fair. Play to your strengths.
Hers are far away. Her neighbors are far away?
They look
Jimmy
pretty
Fallon?
close.
For the money, they look close. I think that's what I'm thinking.
No, it's
They're
less than an acre.
They're further away than my neighbor,
That's true.
but
But you have a lake.
your neighbor.
Yeah, also true. I do not have a lake. Yeah.
But they're not as far away as I would imagine something that she wants. You guys ready for the reveal?
Yeah.
$10.5 million for.
Yeah. But I get that. I mean, I can't get it, but I mean, I understand the price based on the inflated price of everything. Well, that's a great
You're
question.
pretty close on your first guess, you know?
So, you know, we have people in England, we have people in Germany, we have people in Australia. Are house prices going crazy where you are as well? Because they've gone pretty wild here in North America.
Seth Rogen is more producing in the last few years. He has actually been a writer and a producer since the start, basically. After Judd Apatow gave him his break on what sitcom?
The one with all the high school kids.
That's right. Do you remember what it was called?
No. Freaky Deaky
Freaks
High or
and
something?
Geeks.
Oh,
Oh,
that's what's
pretty
that.
close, man. You had the word freak in there. I'll
Yeah.
give it to you. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Well, he gave a bunch of people some breaks.
Judd, yeah, he made careers. It's funny because when he was coming up, like before he was anything, he was just such a fan of comedy that as a 12 and 13-year-old kid, he would go to the comedy clubs with a tape recorder and interview the comedians.
Really? That's really cool.
He loved it so much, and he was such a student, and like he lived it. Like he wanted to live it. He wanted to be a comedian. He wanted to be funny. He wanted to be around all that. So it's nice to see that passion transform into something, and also he still has a healthy respect for it. Because if you hear him talk now, he still talks about how funny so and so is, and like, so it's nice that like he can also make careers. He finds somebody that he thinks is funny and helps them along.
I wonder if he's found anyone that he thought was funny that ended up being a flop. Like James Franco.
Just as an example, this exact example of that.
Yeah, you know.
So yes, I think absolutely there was at least one of those.
Yeah. I would guess so.
The aforementioned James Franco. Do we want to? I wonder if I can find out who Hillary Swank's neighbors are.
Ask Facebook. They know everything.
Oh, all it says is she was not in Neighbors. She
Oh.
was in the Australian
Soap opera?
television show. Yeah, the Australian soap opera Neighbors. Okay, good to know.
Yeah. Damn, that wrecks everything that I believed in.
Canadian distances. RoboCop was ruined for me in the final fight. The man's bulletproof and takes all this punishment, but then one of the bad guys stabs him with a metal pole. Okay, but did he stab him right through the armor, or did he find like a crack? Or not a crack, like a seam.
Great recovery.
That was 1987. I've seen it, but I don't remember the end scene. Because didn't he have like black, rubbery parts to him?
Maybe. Like a dryer?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Like Conky from Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Pee-wee's Play, man, what a great show.
Do you remember Conky?
Oh, yeah.
That spit out the word of the day? And every time you heard it, you'd have to scream real loud?
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm watching the end of RoboCop here.
You're just on it. You know how we can't show things like that, right? Can we listen to things on this show, Shane? Like, so if we found like a funny, like a sound bit, and then we could do a poll of like, does it sound like this or this to you? And then we kind of do a poll. Can we do that kind of thing, or is that like copywritten where they're all upset?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a bit of a gray area even on like being able to show things like the end to RoboCop. Like we're analyzing it and critiquing it, right? And that's fair use.
Okay.
I think the problem. Oh my God, they dumped a whole bunch of steel on them. Sorry, I'm both watching the movie and hanging out with you.
Well, don't let me interrupt your night.
Well, so, but the problem is that I think Twitch does this like blanket, like, well, better safe than sorry. Let's mute that, and so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, long answer. I don't know.
That's fair. You're not Twitch.
Oh, okay, James. He literally puts it in a crack that already exists in the armor.
Well, how do you
He
know?
also says sayonara, RoboCop, and then RoboCop puts this like spike out of his hand, and it looks like the middle finger. It's like he's giving him the middle finger, and then he stabs him in the neck.
There you go, RoboCop. Are you a
And
big
he's just like
RoboCop fan?
Robot Dame. No, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's cool, but I don't remember it, and I don't, I've definitely watched it.
Yes, because you had to, because it was the only thing at the VHS store.
That's right. That's right. But I wasn't like, I never had an action figure, and I never really got it.
No. I didn't even know there was one.
Oh, I'm sure. There's action figures for everything.
Fair.
That was the toys, man. Action figures. Some of them had no action.
That's true.
We didn't have any of this electric vehicles as a child.
You mean drones?
Yeah, there's that too. But like next door at my neighbors are grandparents to a bunch of young kids, and they spoil them crazy like grandparents should. And they bought them a car, like a little version of a Porsche or something, like an electric.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I was seeing the kid drive it, and he just drives it into the side of the trampoline and then gets out. And it's like, well, what a waste.
Yeah.
I could take that thing to work.
And you wouldn't smash it up because you'd be like, I got a Porsche.
Look at me go.
Mm-hmm.
I am the action figure myself. That's right. When other kids were playing with action figures, I was playing with myself.
Yeah.
You need to review it? Yeah, I mean, I think your initial objection was correct, James, but they used a loophole. They dropped a bunch of steel on him, and he had a little crack in his armor, and he literally hit the exact spot. Like, it was a good
aim. Nice.
Hey, Rowie, welcome back.
Oh my God, where'd we go?
Rowie? I don't know.
See it work? You went to the coffee shop.
Get an ice cap.
Yeah.
Norbert, is that the one? I think I know that dog. It's dead now, right? I know I'm going a little bit back in chat here, but
You're talking about...
yes. Oh my God, the cutest thing in the world. Oh, I was thinking of Marnie. Marnie. This is Norbert, though. It looks like a toy. Let me show you, Doug.
Oh, thank you. You know how much I hate being left out. Oh my God. Super cute.
This little guy. So I was thinking of Marnie, and I think you know this dog. Most people know this dog. You gotta be specific when you're searching for things, man. So many things you get are a little bit.
Unspecified?
Well, the amount of things that are porn that shouldn't be is crazy.
Isn't life just porn, though? Haven't you just come to that conclusion sometimes?
Not my life.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
How do I sign up for this?
Oh, it just happens. They find you.
Oh, do they? Well, if somebody could forward my address. This is Marnie.
Tongue's a little large for Marnie, I dare say.
And like walks around like it's the head tilt with the tongue out is constant. There's not that.
Very Ewokish.
So cute. Like,
yeah.
And became internet superstar. Here's another great photo.
You know, but the funny thing is, if you did it, you wouldn't be a superstar. They'd be like, oh my God, someone sent help. Sorry, I'm just envisioning you taking selfies like this.
I'm just looking at the way that this dog is looking at you. It's like,
right.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean my tongue's too large for my face?
Yeah, what? Oh my God, so cute. So cute.
Where does Marnie live?
Marnie's dead. Marnie
oh my
died
God. Sorry.
2020.
Rough year.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Marnie was 19 when she died.
Oh.
Which is extremely old for a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's pictures of Marnie in like every celebrity.
Oh, really? She was like that level. Maybe she's Hillary Swank's neighbor. Or was.
Was, yeah. Like, here, I know you'll like this one, Doug. Let me get this for you.
Is it Marnie driving a car?
It's Marnie and
Barney?
Marnie and Betty.
Oh my god. That's pretty great.
And here's Marnie with Taylor Swift and
Jonah Hill.
that's right.
That's pretty great.
19 is epic for a dog. I know, it's super old. Yeah, a rescue too. I think there was like it was left to die or something,
Oh my gosh.
and then the person saved it. But I don't really know. Don't quote me on that one.
Okay. Well,
There's books if you need it. You know.
about Marnie?
Oh my
Marnie has her own
goodness.
books?
I got one more Marnie one, just for Halloween. Just because Halloween was the other day. This is
Ah!
this is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, cross all your fingers.
Cross your paws as well.
Yep.
I always like that statement from that little kid about why dogs don't live as long as people.
Enlighten me?
Have you heard this?
I don't
See if I
think
can
so.
find the actual quote. It almost makes me cry every time. It was a 6-year-old.
Yeah. Person or dog?
It was a 6-year-old person that said, people are born so that they can learn how to live a good life, like loving everybody all the time and being nice. Well, dogs already know how to do that, so they don't have to stay as long.
That's really good.
It's a 6-year-old kid. It's so cute. It's so, like, touching, you know?
And accurate.
I'm not crying. You are.
That's right.
So Bette Midler and Hocus Pocus, eh?
Yeah. Yep. And Sarah Jessica Parker and the other gal.
Who is the other gal?
She was on My Big Fat Greek Wedding, I think.
Was that before this or after?
After. I believe.
Pocus. Vanessa Shaw?
Sure.
Laura Birch.
Sure.
What?
Well, they're making a new one, apparently.
Oh, that's probably what's going on there. I'm like, she would have been like 4 when that movie came out. Oh, it was 1993, I guess. That's not.
No, Sarah Jessica Parker was but 26.
Thora Birch was. Who am I thinking of? Who was the one in American Beauty?
Oh,
Laura Birch. What the hell? Wasn't she a 17-year-old in that movie? It was in 1999. It was maybe
Kevin Spacey and her, right?
But the neighbor, who was the neighbor kid?
Oh, I don't know. I never saw the movie, so I can't say.
Because yeah, it was Mina Sorvini,
That's
Kevin
the one.
Spacey, and then there was a neighbor. Maybe I'm like all over the place.
You might be. That's fine.
What the hell is that?
What's what?
Okay. Oh, just freaking hold on here. So Bia just posted in Discord,
Okay.
and I don't know what's going on here.
Okay.
So maybe somebody can explain it. She said whenever she sees this picture of Marnie,
Yeah.
it makes her think of this picture.
Oh, pancake face people.
With the dog doing pancake face. I'm like, oh, okay. But what's the scenario of this picture? Like,
Is this? Yeah.
is this just like some random, looks Greek or Russian family hanging out with pancakes on their face? And I only say it's Greek or Russian because of the tablecloth.
Okay. You don't think you
I don't
could
know
get that
if you-
here?
Look, I'm just saying, I don't know if you know about tablecloth pedigree, or what's the word when you etymology of tablecloths, but you know, it's a science.
Oh. Thanks for
Just
educating
like,
us.
just like you use a word like conflatulence, and then you're like, well, where does that word come from? It comes from Greek and Russian origin, right? Like it's the same thing, but you do it with tablecloths.
Sounds like it comes from your ass.
As do the tablecloths. I spin them like I'm a spider.
Wow.
Spider silk? You know, silk? Worm.
I hear you.
Silkworm. Oh, things are going off in the random channel tonight.
Oh, yeah? Too busy.
Potatoes. Oh no, this is from a while ago. I didn't see any of these. I have not been paying attention to the random channel. This is the way to go. Exclamation point Discord, if you guys want to join us, please post your art and stuff. I really like looking at the art and your food. I have like 7 food pictures that I have not yet put in there, but I'd like to.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of vetting them. I made a beautiful jerk pork with a nice basmati rice the other night, and it was delicious. I took a photo of it. I also made a sandwich the other day that was probably top 30 sandwiches I've made.
Oh, wow. What do you do on Sunday?
This coming Sunday,
Correct.
nothing.
You want to cook a duck?
I do want to cook a duck.
I have a duck.
Let's do a duck.
All right. Come on over.
Cool. All right. Coming over Sunday.
Done.
A duck.
Nice. I'll start thawing it tonight.
Duck, actually.
It's
Like
a
a
new show.
Like a whole duck.
Yeah.
Or like bits of duck.
No, like a proper duck.
Oh man. Oh geez, how are we gonna do it?
I don't know. You tell me. I'll thought it.
Nah, I'm gonna have to talk to Sabotage about it.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Yeah. We'll have to figure it out. Unless she's not gonna be there.
Correct.
Correct she is, or correct she isn't?
No.
She's not?
No.
Oh. Then I guess I'll have to figure it out on my damn own.
Correct.
Okay, let's do it. I can do it. You can help.
Oh my god, I'm totally gonna help.
You know what I've never done is a Peking duck. Have you done a Peking duck?
No, is it just like?
Yeah, it just like exactly. This is like a little peek over the counter, a little peek out of the oven,
Yeah.
a little peek out of your belly
Oh.
from the bottom when you're done. Like, the next day is a little peek.
Beauty. Yeah, you'll be able to hang out with Stan and Viv. My god, what a day you'll have.
Frick, let's do it. I'm excited.
Perfect.
You know what we can do? Duck fat potatoes.
Yeah, we have to do that because that's the only thing.
Yeah,
that's the only reason I have a duck. But I will need potatoes, so I'll do that. I'm glad everyone's listening to our plans for the weekend.
But they're good plans, I gotta tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Peking duck. I wonder how you do that. I've never done it.
You've got a few days to figure it out.
Yeah, I usually do. What we used to do at one of the restaurants was Grand Marnier and orange glaze, like so boozy orange and regular orange glaze.
Oh yeah. I probably have some of that somewhere.
Oh, interesting. Mostly the skin. Peking duck with mandarin pancakes. That sounds good. Ooh. Thin shavings of crispy skin and meat are skillfully carved from the duck and served with mandarin pancakes.
I like how I wrecked the whole show because now all you're doing is thinking about duck.
Okay, I can move on from this.
Can you pull it together?
Aside.
Pull it together for like 20 minutes.
Should definitely have done this at the end of the show. I'm gonna bookmark this page and I'll come back to it.
All right.
This might be a winner, Doug.
Keep it together. Jeez.
Now I'm super hungry too.
So
dumplings? Some veggie dumplings? Oh my goodness.
I want to hear from chat. What beverages go with duck? You said a Grand Marnier, so I don't know. Maybe there's something there.
So
Bia knows you so well. She's like, we lost Shane to the food again.
yeah, there's definitely wine. You don't like wine, Roey. You live in a wine country. Yeah, red wine with duck for sure. But you need like a crisp wine because of the fatty of the duck.
So when you say crisp, do you mean like citrus, or what do you mean by that?
Well, you could do something peppery, but something dry.
Oh yeah, I could see pepper for sure.
I don't think you would want something very sweet and fruity. But that being said, I normally don't like the super fruity sweet wines, but I've had it paired with the correct food and it's been fantastic.
Okay.
So I think for me, like, I can't drink those as like a drink, but if it's the correct thing with the correct food, it changes the whole wine experience when you can do that.
Right. I'm gonna say for this painting, I got as far as I want to go. It's not done, so don't feel like it is by any stretch. But I just wanted to block in a bunch of the next set of tones and layers to kind of bring in some of these colors. So yeah, I think it's blocking in pretty good, and I'll just keep building on this as we go. But I'm just at that point.
Progress on that.
Oh yeah, it's coming along. It's definitely a work in progress, but I really was nice to kind of hammer this couple stages out just to kind of really anchor some of the tones and underlying colors that are going to be there. So yeah, it's fun to play with. But I'm just at that point, you know, when you're like, if I go any further, I might muck it up, and I don't want to do that. So.
Yeah, so you take a break and then you come back at it with fresh eyes and a new vigor or whatever?
All the vigor.
I knew you'd lock onto that word. I knew it. Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir with duck. I like it.
A peppery Pinot would work. Yeah.
That peppery Pinot would work. You know what? Let's do that, Doug. Peppery Pinot.
Absolutely. All the peas.
I said to Royce says I don't like wine. I said, but you live in a wine country. He said, I also live in a humid climate, but I hate the humidity. It's like, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I dare say he sounds difficult to please.
Well, with the he doesn't like, absolutely. Doesn't make it difficult to do that. Before we go, Doug.
Yeah.
I really think that we could pull off.
Boop, 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 boop. Can you hear me boop, boop, boo under that?
A little bit, but
oh,
nice. Everybody else
yeah.
can. Also, I like how Stanley was like, I'm not going anywhere. I am also a celebrity, and my net worth is worth more than that slate. So,
he is. He's a star in his own right.
Absolutely. So let's play a little celebrity net worth. We talked about a lot of celebrities tonight, so I think it's a good, quick little action here.
Got it. Got the paper. Please hold on, folks. I'll be right back with something.
Okay. Put in the chat, guys, the guys that you would like to nominate. Let's keep it to the people that we talked about tonight. Talked about a fair number of them. We actually have some pretty good information on the Hillary Swank's net worth already. So,
well, that's true.
We could throw her in there. I don't know if we've done that.
No. Stanley, do you want to come say hi? Hey, bub-ups.
Seth Rogen. Okay. Seth Rogen. I think we did him, but not recently. And I can't remember it anyway, even if we did.
Here's Celebrity Stan.
Hi, Stanley. Oh, my God. Aren't you the cutest? Let me pet you. Is he looking to get down, or is he just like, I like to hang?
He just likes to hang.
Let's see what he looks like with one of these on.
Dapper AF, I'm sure.
Oh, look at your little son. I'm going to eat it. Oh, he ate the sombrero. All right. He didn't like it.
No. All right.
Not happy with the sombrero.
All right, buddy. I'll put you back. You go back to bed.
Oh, P. Diddy would be good, and Matthew McConaughey. Okay, let's do that. So we've got Puffy, Seth Rogen, Matthew McConaughey, and Hillary Swank. How do you feel about that, Doug?
I love it. I'm just looking for a marker.
Let's start with Hillary Swank.
Sorry, I'm slow tonight. My apologies.
Okay, I'll tell you about Hillary Swank, and you can catch up. Hillary
Hopefully I
Ann
can find
Swank
a marker.
is an American actress and film producer. She first became known in 1992 for her role in the television series Camp Wilder and made her film debut
didn't know that.
with a minor role in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Obviously, you know her from bigger films like Boys Don't Cry,
That's the one.
Baby.
Yeah.
Recently, that Away television show, she appeared on Beverly Hills 90210, Growing Pains, a bunch of other shows way back in the day. That's interesting. Evening Shade with
Why do I know that name?
Burt Reynolds.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, she must have been a child star. Because she must have been... How old do you think she is, Doug?
Hillary Swank. I'd say she's probably 48.
47.
All right.
It's so good because it's literally every time. You're 1 year off every time.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's 48.
48. Oh, I thought you said 47.
Sorry,
Okay.
no, sorry. She's 47. You said 48. She's
Okay.
47.
All right. Who else do we have? Poof Daddy?
Yeah, Poofy. Seth Rogen. And
How old's Poofy? Poofy is 52?
Yes, 52 today. It's his birthday.
Seth Rogen?
and Matthew McConaughey, who it is also his birthday. Also 52.
And how old
Okay.
Seth Rogen?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna guess 30.
No. I'm going to say 40.
He's 39.
The worst at this game. All right. So,
What a freaking amazing talent you have, Doug.
of being wrong all the time.
Just so freaking close, you know? So close. All right, Hillary Ann Swank. What are we thinking?
This is her, for those of you who may not know her. She got a lot of teeth.
Yeah, some big movies with her. Her house is probably worth 10 million. Right?
But probably not paid off, to be fair.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Do you like this new move where I'm showing pictures? Is this helpful?
26 million. Sure.
All right.
It doesn't hurt.
All right. Shane says 26.
B is going with 55.
Wow. All right.
James is going with 48.
Whoa.
$62 from Rowie. Everybody's
Woo!
more than me. Am I on the low side here?
I'm gonna say Hillary's a good 32.
That might be very low. Okay. We've got about 28 seconds. Chuck your guesses in chat. Hillary Swank's net worth. What are we thinking? Yeah, she has been in the industry a very long time. Wow.
She's a tall glass of water. You're right.
No, sorry. Wow. Whew. I just wrote. This is what I typed. Hilarty. Hillarty net worth, and I got 120 million for Hillary Clinton. Let me actually put the right one in there.
Even Stanley stopped what he was doing when he heard that number. He was like, "What the shit?"
Crazy.
Even now, he's like, "What?"
Any other guesses? No other guesses? Rowie is the closest. She is 60 million.
Wow. Nice.
She has become one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood. She also has a decorated actress in the entertainment world. Yeah, I think won a vast number of awards. Yeah, she got an Oscar for Boys Don't Cry, right?
And that was early on, so she could probably write her own check.
Early on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing that we keep forgetting is she also produces a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And real estate. Okay.
All right.
So she needs some money in real estate too.
Boom.
Puffy.
I mean, that hat alone will be worth $300.
Happy birthday, Puffy. Let's see. Sean Combs, also known by the stage name Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Puffy, or Diddy, is an American rapper, record executive, record producer, and entrepreneur. He's 52 years old today. Today. He's got 6 or 7 full-length records.
Whoa!
But I do think that
970 million.
Yeah, I think it's crazy because he has a record label, right? Some of the other stuff that he's done. Television, he's done career. Clubs, he owns some clubs. He owns a clothing company. He owns clothing line, 2 restaurants. Dallas Mavericks.
He owns the Mavericks?
No, he is the designer of the Dallas Mavericks alternate jersey. You know, crazy.
But I could do that.
Combs acquired Aniche. I remember that because, yeah, I remember that.
What's a Nietzsche?
And it was a clothing line in the mid 90s. New York City-based clothing line.
Cool.
Television network. Yeah, he owns a bunch of junk. All right. So what do we got?
Okay.
600 million, 970 million. 478 from James. This is a tough one.
My gut was 380, so I'll stick with it, but I'm probably way off.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I guess we would have heard. I'm gonna go with
971?
780.
780. Okay.
I was gonna go over $1 billion, but I don't. I think we would have heard that.
I've not heard he's a billionaire, but he could be. I don't follow him.
Ooh. Okay, so let me find. There's a lot of speculation on the internet about how much money he has. Let me find our source, because our source, which is usually pretty close to the top, is not. Yeah, it's a wide discrepancy. I will say that.
Okay.
But it's 900 million is what is being reported by our source.
Bia.
Yeah, it's a lot. So some of the other sources, and I think this is probably closer to what it actually is, because Forbes probably knows a little bit more when they investigate. They go a little bit deeper than our source. In 2019, Forbes estimated his net worth at 740.
Wow.
Still, that's just so much money.
Yeah. Wow.
Great.
All right. So next
All right, well,
is a
let's bring it
skinny,
back down to earth.
skinny Seth Rogen.
Skinny Seth Rogen. What happened to our chubby friend? What the heck? Wow. Wow. That doesn't even look like him, dude.
No, I know.
Wow, I'm floored by that. Okay, sorry. I'll get back on track here. Seth Aaron Rogen is a Canadian actor, comedian, writer, and filmmaker. Originally a stand-up comedian in Vancouver, moved to Los Angeles for a part in Judd Apatow's
Because we're used to this.
and Geeks. Yes, exactly. Freaks and Geeks. And although, I mean, he even looks thin there, we're used to even a chubbier version of that. So he was on Freaks and Geeks, and he got a spot in the Undeclared sitcom. And on both of those, he was also a writer. So he was very young writing for Undeclared, like 16, 17 years old.
Oh, wow.
So that's his like bread and butter is the writing. I mean, obviously he acts in a lot of the stuff that he does, but like he produced a lot of those films and wrote. What was the one? The really, really funny one.
Oh, Something About Mary? No.
Super Bad.
Right.
And Knocked Up were the two.
That's another one. I'm knocked up. Yeah.
Zack and Mary Make a Porno was pretty funny as well. But
That's
I really
true. Yeah.
I really like Elizabeth Banks. I think she's really, really funny.
Yeah. 64 for James.
Yeah. 64. 40 million for Rowie.
90 for Bia.
90 for Bia. Husky Seth. Yes. He was at one point a husky boy.
He was, yeah. He was Canadian. It's going to happen.
Geez, this is a tough one, too. I have a feeling that what I think it is higher than what it actually is.
I think you're right, because I want to say 100. 104 actually is what I want to say. But I'm going to go with 74.
Yeah.
But it might be like 42. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna lowball here, and this is not what I actually think. Like, I'm gonna bring my guess down to, and I'm gonna say 35, just based on what's on the board.
All right.
The thing is he's done so much stuff. He's just done so much stuff. Canadians never get paid enough. Just saying that because I'm a Canadian. 80 million. So Doug's close.
Nice.
Closest. It was more than double what I picked.
Yeah.
Which is good. This is more in the range of what I was thinking. I'm actually not. I like that number for him. I think that's a good number for him. I think he should give some of that money away, but to me, I think. So Matthew McConaughey. Matthew David McConaughey is an American actor and producer. He first gained notice in a supporting performance in the coming-of-age comedy Dazed and Confused, which is...
There's Matthew. He's doing some stuff.
Wow. Jeez.
I don't know that that's a Today picture, but...
Jeez, he looks good at 52.
He looks good for 32.
Jeez, he looks good for 26.
Or 18.
Hillary Clinton was 130 or something. 190, I think, actually.
Rowie says 110 for the Matthew McConaughey.
James says his net worth is tits.
He got tits. Okay, tits it is. James says tits.
Dallas Buyers Club, Interstellar, the True Detective, Wolf of Wall Street, Dazed and Confused, Magic Mike, Time to Kill.
He has a book.
There's some dramas in here that are garbage.
125 tits.
Ed TV.
Right.
Lone Star, Glory Days.
Bernie,
that was a pretty funny movie.
Yeah, there's a lot, isn't there? Shit.
Eastbound and Down. Tiptoes. Yeah, he's been in some stuff, man.
I think you're all at the right range, so it's tough to... Like, I was going to go low at 90, but then I'm like, you keep ramming stuff off. I'm like, even if he made $5 million for those, like, he's there.
But he's not going to make $5 million for all of these, right? Like,
oh, he's going to make way more.
After Dazed and Confused, he's going to make some money.
Well, you want to know what? I listened to his book, and he took some time off for a while after he hit big because he was like freaked out. But that was in the early 90s, so...
Yeah. I mean, some of these movies, like Interstellar, Lincoln Lawyer, I think did quite well.
Yeah. Yeah, the rom-com shit, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go pretty high here. I think I'm gonna go 180.
Oh my god, that was my number. I'm gonna go 181.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rude. All right, let's see. 140. So everyone's in a good zone. Yeah.
2 for 4. 2 for 4, Bia. Way to bring it.
Bia's back on top.
Yeah. Right where she should be.
Back on top.
Yeah.
She was dethroned by Dorothy for a little bit.
Right.
Had a couple bad showings.
Well, hey,
back, baby.
that's rough, Shane. I don't know if they were bad showings. Gosh.
And who am I to talk? I've not gotten one right.
Have you ever won? Have you ever won?
No. And that circle has never been around my name ever. Oh no,
You're
that's
right,
not
James.
true. I almost hit one bang on the button. When Tits is on the board, everybody's a winner. Absolutely. Well, and thank you all for making this such a enjoyable Thursday night as always.
Was it great? James, I want that on a t-shirt. I think you should make that a t-shirt. When tits are on the board, everyone's a winner.
I would like a t-shirt that says
someone
tits.
Someone would buy you a pint at the pub. Absolutely.
With tits on the board, absolutely.
Right, without context, none. Love it.
All right, everybody. Thanks a bunch for hanging out this week. Next week, are we on next week?
Well, that's I think so, but I don't know. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I thought there was a week in November that we weren't on.
There is. It's later in November. It's the week of American Thanksgiving.
Okay, the week of American Thanksgiving, we will not be streaming, but we might have I might do a quiz stream, but we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah.
So next week we will be here.
Yep.
I'll give you a little bit more notice when we're not. Thanks again.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for hanging out while I'm working through this commission. It's coming along, and I appreciate the support.
Thanks, everybody. See you next week.